Hi, can you tell me who you are and what you do and the label Cuoco? Can you tell me who and what it stands for?
Who I am, what I do, what my label stands for. Well, first of all, my name is Candice Cuoco, and I am the designer and owner of Cuoco. And I think first off, most importantly, I'm a mom. I have 2 babies. My son is 2, my daughter's 7. So that's the first most important thing about me. And next is I'm a designer. This is what I do. This is my life. And if you asked what my label stands for, correct?
Yes, right? I sure did.
I think it's really simple. It's a symbol of strength for women and an empowerment for women, and what that means and how you can embody that as a woman.
And what inspires your designs, Candice?
What inspires me as a designer? Every designer, they do it differently, through collections throughout the years. These are early on stages for me as a designer. I'm just a baby in this field. But for me, it's never the tangible. It's always the emotional value of something. It's really about telling a story, right? Like telling your own story. It's not going to be about, I'm never going to say like the tree inspired me, or this is a collection about trees. It's going to be something more than that. It has to embody an emotion. Like right now, for everything for me is about strength, especially for women, mainly for women.
Start today.
We need Miss Kirsten here.
I know. So this is your first time in New York, and
This is my first
how has
time
your
in
experience been here and showing here?
I love New York. I love New York. It's like a bigger version of San Francisco. Only it fucking snows here. But I came here. I was invited to show at the Yotel, and it's a platform to get into the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, and I enjoyed it. We did Runway the Real Way, and I loved it. I mean, the atmosphere at every show, any show that I do, it is what I make it, right? It's going to be the story that I tell, and I don't know. I think my story is pretty fucking badass.
And where do you plan on taking this current collection? How do you want to roll this out? Mm-hmm.
Well, right now we're in production. We're working with West Coast Leather. Skip Paws, fucking bless his heart. He gave me, basically, I always say, my creative wings to fly. I mean, he opened that door that's been shut for me for so long as far as production, and because any designer knows it's a beast. Production just in itself is a whole nother field world. And he just basically put it in my lap. He handed it to me. He gave me the possibility to put my garments on the rack, basically. I mean, we're selling out of Union Square and online, and we have a lot of leads. It's exciting.
So you're bringing that collection out to the masses, and
yes,
more women in the world will have access to.
Fuck yeah!
Your
it's so obtainable
designs.
right now. Order it, and you can order it. You can have it. You can have Cuoco leather.
That must be really exciting for you.
You know what? I do not get excited about very many things, but the moment that I went into production, I was emotionally exhausted after that because I was so fucking excited. That is a major milestone, not only for a designer, but also for myself as a young woman. I mean, to reach that point in your career so early on, I've only been doing it for 10 months, it was something definitely to be proud of, and I'm fucking proud of it, and I thank my lucky stars that Skip kind of handed me that golden egg.
And I heard a little birdie told me that you have something going on in the UK as well. Can you explain to me what just took place?
Who was that little birdie? Yeah, I had the chance to travel to London and work with a few people And it sounds like, you know, I'll be showing for London Fashion Week this September this year. And it won't be it won't be my last collection. Actually, New York was it was kind of like my conclusion, my saying goodbye to my very first collection that's brought me a very long way. But I'm excited to redesign a whole new collection with different theories, different values, different textures, materials, obviously leather. But we're fucking coming to London Fashion Week.
I really think that says something to you and the world as a designer, that you're closing one chapter. You're kind of wrapping up a collection that's going to go into production, and the world will receive that in the mass market, in the retail market.
Yeah.
And then you jumped the pond and you went to UK, and you're going to show a brand new, amazing collection to the UK.
Well, you know, I mean, it's all for me. It's all the same. You know, no matter if it's here in the U.S., if it's there in the UK, if I take it to Japan, I mean, Italy, it's all the same. It's still my story that I'm trying to tell and share.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to say about what you instill in your collections, in the way women wear their leather, in the story that you put behind your designs, in the silhouettes?
Yeah, you know, I think it's really important as a woman to have confidence, and a little bit of leather can go a long way. You know, I mean, anybody knows. It's like the difference between, I said earlier in an interview, it's the difference between having a red lip and not, or, you know, putting on a dress, throwing on a pair of stilettos. I mean, it's just, you just embody a different feeling. You become something, and you feel empowered. I mean, and that's just the feeling that I want to give women.
So you plan on teaching women, you plan on showing others and teaching women how to wear Cuoco?
Yeah. You know what? We're actually, a lot of women, I think that they don't understand the translation between, you know, when it is appropriate to wear leather. And I mean, the dress that I just redesigned, my gown, it's got studs on it. It's a full length gown, hits the floor. It's got a tail. We cut the bottom off, took the studs off, and you could basically get up, get dressed, put your stockings on, leather dress, white button up, throw on a pair of pumps, put your hair in a bun, and go to the office. When you leave the fucking office, take that white button up off, put your hair down, and put some lipstick on, and you can go out. I mean, it's just, it's all in what you make of it, right? You're telling a story.
So you're taking a full conceptual gown that you made in your first version 1 of your collection, and you're going to make that the little black dress?
Yes.
I've heard rumors about that dress. I think it's called, what is it called?
Maria.
Yeah. And that comes from your Italian background?
Yeah. My middle name is Marie. Yeah. You know, it's going to be the new little black dress. I mean, every woman should own that dress. A dress that you could go anywhere and do anything and feel like you could do anything in.
And from what I understand,
Absolutely,
Candice, too, now that we're talking about your Italian roots, can you tell me a little bit about, you know, you're pretty amazing. I understand you're 25, you have children.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you walk through life, how you're able to do this? You're a full-time designer, you're a mother, you must have infrastructure. What is it? What's the magic key?
You have to have people that believe in you, you know, and not only that, but you actually have to believe in the people that work with you. And it's not for you, it's with you. I mean, I could not do what I do without the people that have my back. And you know, my circle's small, but that's what makes it more significant, and I think that's what makes me so successful. I mean, I do have kids, and I couldn't do it without my family, and I mean, my friends. It wouldn't happen, and I don't even consider them my friends. They're my family. It wouldn't. It has to be a collective. It takes a fucking village to be a designer and to have a successful brand.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be a full brand.
Yeah, I think you have big plans that leather sleeve of yours.
Yeah.
I think I understand you're possibly going to be a global brand. And
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's all in the cards.
Mhm.
You know, I think that when you really believe in yourself and in what you do, right? There is no rush, there's no doubt, there's no question. It's not that if it's going to happen, it's when. And I'm perfectly fine with waiting. Thankfully, I have not had to wait that long for everything that's happened so far. I mean, it's only been 10 months since the very beginning that I've started. It's been 10 months. And everything's happened so fast.
can you say, just put that into a framework for people to look in the camera and tell the world why you think that happened to you? Because this is such a critical moment in time. Every person, every designer, every artist would want to know, what is it in you that is getting you this? Like, I could guesstimate what that is, but I would like to know. Take a moment and look in the camera and tell everybody that's going to ever look at this what you think that is.
You know, I feel like I have a energy that it resonates from within, and I've always believed that when you want something and you truly love something and you believe in something and you put it out into the universe, it fucking gives back. I mean, life's gonna love you as much as you love it. And right now, I mean, I couldn't be more fucking happier.
That's awesome. I think you're also the fearless one. Like you jump in, you do it. You're beyond passionate. It's effort. You put so much effort into everything you do, and it comes back in spades. And
you know, you can't waste time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't think about what's going on now or what did happen or what may happen. You just have to trust within yourself and have enough belief in yourself within whatever it is that you're doing that it just fucking do it. Right? I mean, that's what it's gonna take. Balls. You gotta have fucking balls.
Leather balls, maybe.
That would work too.
That's awesome.
It'd be like good luck charms.
Leather charms.
Good luck leather charms. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. Really appreciate
No, thank you.
you sharing.